Right now, frigid cold and snow have Colorado under a weather impact alert. This is a live look across the state. We're looking at Greeley, Denver, Keystone, and DIA. Look at DIA right now. Whew. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Corey Rose.
And I'm Jordan Chavez. Good morning, everybody. Or don't look at DIA. I couldn't see anything in that camera. That's how low visibility is out there right now. Let's get a check of that forecast with senior meteorologist Chris Bianchi. And of course, you said you were just talking to your friend in the control tower. What was the latest update?
Yeah, he's the weather observer. My friend Matt, who's in the control tower out at the airport, just dropped below zero there. We're at -1 with a -15 wind chill right now out at DIA. Downtown, we are about 2 to 3 degrees for us, the wind chill about -10. So this is dangerous, serious cold for us, and that's going to be the main impact through today. We still do have a little bit of light snow. Those roads are still going to be slick, though, this morning because of that snow that we picked up last night. Most areas about 1 to 4 inches, but we've got more snow for us here across southeast Colorado. In Denver, the snow is basically done. The impact now is going to be the biting and dangerous cold for us here as we head through the rest of the day today. Last bits of snow over and done with. We're still seeing a few flakes out into Elbert County and Dougco as well. But Highway 50, that's where we're still seeing a little bit of that leftover snow. But there it is, -1 out at the airport, -2 in Sterling. And you look up at the high country, a lot of single digits and teens. Actually a little bit warmer for us in the high country. But this morning, maybe a little bit of new snow to go, but we're basically done with the snowfall. But the main story, again, those biting, dangerous, bitingly cold, dangerously cold temperatures as we head over the next few hours. Those temperatures will actually bottom out tomorrow morning with those wind chills as well. Show you how low those temperatures get and a look at a very busy forecast over the next 7 days. If you're thinking, oh, okay, we're out of the cold, we've got a couple more snow chances for the Denver area and a big mountain storm likely for us Thursday through Saturday. Details on all this for you in the next couple of minutes. Going to send things over to Brianna now for a look at traffic.
Chris, thank you so much. We're also busy on the roadways this morning, taking a live look right now from Highway 36 and Sheridan. So this is involving an RTD bus, and we have several crews from Westminster Police, Westminster Fire. They are on scene. We're also seeing a lot of backups up and down Sheridan. So I do want to switch things over to our main maps. Actually, Westminster, they actually just tweeted out this picture. It's an RTD bus that partially went off the road. You could see it right here. We do have crews there on scene, just trying to help out everyone who was on board. So what we know so far is that this is along Sheridan to Highway 36. So if you're heading from Boulder to Denver this morning, one lane is open, and that's that left lane. 6 passengers are on board, and according to Westminster Police, there is no injuries. Right now, they're just trying to get that RTD bus out of the roadway. Now, if you're taking westbound 36 heading to Boulder on the other side of Highway 36, right now you're looking at a 22-minute drive. We also have a new crash westbound I-70 at Grapevine Road. That right lane is partially blocked this morning. We're seeing heavy delays because of that slick road conditions that we're seeing this morning. Now, all the way down south for those all the way down in Castle Pines Parkway heading up to I-225. So we're seeing a lot of slowdowns because it's icy out there. But not only that, we also have a new crash that actually just popped up. That right shoulder is partially blocked. Right now, you're looking at a 27-minute drive.
All right, Brianna, thank you. And right now, that cold weather is keeping RTD from doing some planned maintenance today. It's not necessarily a bad thing if you take the H or R lines regularly. We've actually learned from RTD that those were the lines set to shift to bus service today. Well, the district did rail maintenance, but it's too cold for that. So the trains will run as normal today, and the work is going to get pushed to tomorrow. Let's give you a live look at DIA this morning. Again, low visibility out there for our friends at the airport. It's not just roadways that could slow you down. You may want to head to the airport a little bit early if you've had a flight this morning.
And as reporter Courtney Yoon joins us live from the airport. Courtney, what are you seeing out there?
Hey, good morning, Jordan and Corey. Well, there's delays on the roads and there's delays here at the airport. Getting to Denver International Airport was a little slow going this morning with those slick conditions. So like you guys were saying, you might want to head out a little bit earlier today if you are traveling. But if you take a look at TSA, once you get here, it won't take you too long to get through. DIA is estimating the wait time at about 11 minutes right now. And the line hasn't grown too much over the last couple of hours. So you should be able to get through TSA just fine. But travelers are seeing some flight delays and cancellations cancellations. Right now, there are 31 delays and 11 cancellations. More than 99 million people were under winter weather warnings or advisories across the country last night, according to the National Weather Service. The two winter storms caused alerts and warnings from Denver all throughout the country. We also know that D.C., Philadelphia, and Chicago are seeing some big winter storms. So that can mean travel and flight delays across the nation that impact us here. And of course, Chris has been talking about those really cold temperatures out there. So that means that they're going to need to be de-icing those planes to make sure that they're safe to fly, which could also cause a little bit of a delay in your flight. So make sure you check in with your airline before you get to the airport and maybe leave a little bit earlier today. We'll be talking a little bit more about de-icing coming up at 8 o'clock. Live at Denver International Airport, Courtney Yoon, 9 News.
Yeah, that's all great advice, Courtney. Thank you.
And because of the weather, Denver has officially activated its cold weather shelter plan. The city will have extra shelters open through this morning. Adults can go to the Denver Rescue Mission or Samaritan House on Lawrence Street, and there is space for families with kids at Urban Peak on South Acoma Street. Right now, Westminster has an emergency cold weather shelter open as well. It's at the Mac on West 72nd west of Federal. The shelter opened yesterday at noon. It's going to remain open until noon tomorrow because of these frigid cold temperatures.
Let's take another live look downtown right now. Even if you wanted to walk around outside in the frigid cold and look at zoo animals today, you can't. The zoo is closed because of the weather. And for the list of schools opening late this morning, and there's several, check out the list at the bottom of your screen, or you can go to 9news.com/closings. Don't forget, you can take us with you wherever you're heading out the door. Just download our free 9 News app. You can stay up to date on the latest weather, traffic, and news throughout the day. It's free to download in the Apple and Google Play stores. This morning, we are learning that the Department of Homeland Security has fired FEMA's chief financial officer and 3 other workers. Yesterday, DHS cited payments made to New York to house migrants as the reason. FEMA administers the Shelter and Services Program in partnership with Customs and Border Protection. It provides aid to cities sheltering migrants. Last year, Congress appropriated $650 million to it, funds that are separate from disaster relief money. Sources say cities generally ask for reimbursement after housing migrants in hotels. DHS accused the workers of circumventing leadership and making payments to luxury hotels in New York. It has not provided evidence the officials did anything wrong.
Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey is suing Starbucks. Bailey alleges the coffee chain considers race and sex when it hires its employees. The suit claims that Starbucks unlawfully segregates employees and provides exclusive training and employment benefits to select groups in violation of anti-discrimination laws. Bailey said, quote, racism has no place in Missouri. He also said that the lawsuit aims to end Starbucks' DEI hiring policies.
Disney might look a little different as the company changes how it approaches DEI. One of those changes will be the wording on disclaimers on older films. The current warning says, quote, negative depictions and or mistreatment of peoples or cultures. The new warning will be changed to say presented as originally created and may contain stereotypes or negative depictions. Disney issued a memo to employees explaining that diversity and inclusion would be a less prominent factor for executive compensation. The company has a new initiative called Talent Strategy, which measures how leaders incorporate different perspectives. Disney is also eliminating an initiative aimed at amplifying underrepresented voices known as Reimagine Tomorrow.